Hello, hi, it's Liz here, and I've been making little mini journals, notebooks, notelets, using a sort of waterfall style that I have seen many people on Facebook, not Facebook, YouTube and Facebook making recently. I think it was Natasha at Treasure Books that started the craze, and it's a sort of version of that. I've got 3 here that I've already made that we'll flip through, and then we'll make one together. So this one is just using plain white cardstock, kept it very minimal, clean and simple. The stamps are this little stamp set here. It's Paper Artsy Joffy JM34. You get a little bunch of flowers. That's those stamps, and I just stamped on old book pages with VersaFine. Didn't colour it at all, just fussy cut around. The stamps are also that I used, the bigger stamps, this one, and these ones are from this stamp set, which is Ranger Dilutions, and it's called How Does Your Garden Grow? So that's where the stamps for this one came from. And like I say, they were just stamped and fussy cut. The edges have been punched using a border punch, and we'll use the border punches on the one that I'm going to make. I've been shopping my stash and using up some of the things that I have had for lots of years during my card making time, and I had all these. I've got a whole box of border punches, and I thought, what can I do with them? And I thought I would decorate the edges of these little notelets, journals. Yeah, so this one is 49 in market, scrapbook paper, and the embellishments are also 49 in market. It's the little pop out embellishments that you get, and they're laser cut. You get them with the papers. So that's quite, I quite like this one. It's quite cool. I love the colours. I love the peach and blue together, and just a little mini collage on the corner of each one, and that gives you plenty journaling spots if you like to jot down some of your memories or some journaling. This one has been made the other way round, so there are horizontal ones and this is a vertical one, and has more of a vintagey junk journal feel to it. So this one is just stickers. The background paper is book page from, I shall just get it here, Country Woman's Journal. I got this in a charity shop and I use it often. It's nice pages, it's a nice thickness, and I like the script writing on it, and it's a nice colour. So again, and I've just stuck in, because those ones are already plain and there's room to write. Because this is book pages, there's no room to write, so I just stuck in some a sheet of writing paper, a little piece of writing paper on each page, just so that there could be journaling spots, and finished it off with a little washi sticker. The edges on this one haven't been punched because I appreciate not everyone has these border punches. So what I did was I got a piece of doily, some coloured doilies, and just stuck the doily on the back, and along the edge I just put a little bit of washi tape. So that just finishes off the edge nicely there. See, it's Tim Holtz washi tape. A bit there and a bit there, and that I think will just fit in a journal nicely. The other thing you could put on the edge is maybe some lace or some fabric if you don't have punches, or you could just draw a squiggly line and cut it out just to make the edge fancy. But yes, I'm really pleased with how they have turned out. So let's set them aside and we will make one together, and I'll give you some measurements. So you will need 3 pieces of whatever your base is, either the scrapbook paper or the white card or book pages. So mine are 24 centimetres wide and 8 centimetres lengthways, that way. 8 centimetres that way and 24 that way. You'll need 3 pieces. So here, this is what I'm going to use this time. I'm just going to use coloured card because I used white cardstock there, and I thought it would be nice to use some coloured cardstock because, again, from my card making days, I have so much nice coloured cardstock that I want to use up. Let's put them to the side. So that's the measurements, and we're going to make 1 fold in each piece. So I have a scoreboard. If you don't have a scoreboard, you can just fold it at the place, or just use, what could you use? Well, you could just fold it. You just easy fold it. So 1 fold at 7. So 1 piece folded at 7. 1 piece folded at 8.5. And 1 piece folded at 10. There we are. Oops, bang, clatter, bang, crash, bang, wallop. And this will make our journal or our mini notebook. And they just slot in like that. Easy peasy. There we are. So we will bind them together at the end, but I'm going to decorate and punch first. I've just got a little bit of twine and I'm just going to do a 2-hole stitch to bind them together. So I've got my 3 punches here. I've got this Fiskars punch. I have 2 Martha Stewart punches, this one and this one. So let's think what we're going to do on the top one. The top one, I'm going to do the fancy. Whoops. So we're going to punch. And we just line it up so that it's kind of equal. So it punches like that, and then you have to line up your card with the markings that are on the side piece there. So we'll line up that flower on top of the markings, and that gives us the joined up border. There we are. I'm going to have lots of little bits. Right, so let's see which border we're going to do next. Let's do just the scalloped edge with the Fiskars border. So this one lines up slightly different way. I can get I want you to be able to see it, but I think I need to be able to see it as well. Right, I think about there, we'll do it. Crunch, and again we're lining up. And lining up those markings there. Oh, didn't go through. There we are. Let me just get all of them in the bin. And let's look, see how we're doing. Yep. And for the third one, we'll do this fan. And again, we're just going to line it up with the markings. There we go. So that's how our first 3 pages are going to look, and I think we'll just do a repeat on these 3. So we're going to use this one. So I'm on holiday at the moment from the office. I'm a civil servant, so I get so many weeks leave a year, and I'm using 2 of them just now. So I'm on 2 weeks leave starting today, and I thought that that would give me plenty crafting time, but we've been out and about so much that it hasn't really. Never mind, you've got to go out and about when you can. So, because we started to get the holiday feeling at the end of last week, even although my leave hasn't started till today. Which one will we do next? This one. Yeah, that's right. So where have we been? We've been to down Loch Lomond Way to the Coach House. Oh, it's one of our favourite places. And I had nice lunch there. I had soup. I didn't do that right. I did that the first time as well. There we are. Didn't have my porridge this morning. This cardstock is a little bit thicker than... Right, where are we going? What one is that? That's the middle one. That's it. So with this end one to do. So yeah, so we were down there on Friday, Saturday. I've lost track of time already. This one. Anyway, this morning, Monday morning, I was going to have a crafty day, and hubby went out. Now hubby doesn't drive, I'm the driver. So off he went to the train station. It's within walking distance. It's about a 15-20 minute walk. That's all the punching done, you'll be glad to know. And lo and behold, the train was cancelled. The train that he wanted to get at 9:30 this morning was cancelled. These are nice colours together, aren't they? I like that. Right, I shall continue this little story once I've shown you how I'm going to decorate this, because this I'm going to use some modern ephemera, because again I have a whole box of this modern type ephemera to use up from when I scrapbooked and made cards, and that's got to be used. And all these little squares are actually left over from when I was making the specimen slides. This is the middle of the specimen slide die, and I had saved them all. So yeah, So I think we'll just do a little mini collage, easy peasy, on each of the bits, and that'll leave some journaling space round about and on the opposite page. So yeah, so I'm just going to put this one on the front and then just randomly put all the rest on the different pages because it's 6 and I've got 6, so that's good. So off we went to the train station. Let me get my magazine. And the train was cancelled. Now from where we are, it's a single line. There's only one train every half hour. So the next train was obviously half an hour later. So from the train station, he wandered over to the little coffee shop that's nearby. Where is my... There, it's there. I thought, well, I've got a half an hour to kill before the next train. I'll go into the little coffee shop. Oh, I've made a bit of a mess there. Let's see if the rubber will take that out. Yeah, that's fine. We'll put this little vase of flowers over it. You probably can't see it on the video anyway. There we are. Yeah, so into the little coffee shop. Drinks his coffee. Looks at the time. Oh, cutting it a bit neat for the next train. So, smart walk, and then he starts to run because he sees the train pulling in. When he starts to run, he realises that he doesn't have his backpack on his back because it's not bouncing. So, where's the backpack? It's over the seat in the coffee shop. So, he's like, right, that's okay. You know, he's quite a regular. They'll keep his backpack for him, but oh, I'll just go back for it. So back he went to the coffee shop. Obviously, they have the backpack. Gets it. But this time he's missed that train. Oh dear, I shouldn't laugh. So he just decides, oh, forget it. I'm not going into the town. I'm not going to Glasgow today. The train gods are against me. So he just went to another coffee shop and then came home. So I was planning on a crafty day, a whole day in the room. Just me and Millie, me and the dog. And back he came. So told me his tale of woe. Oh, I felt sorry for him that he didn't get his trip into the town. I was like, look, I've already organised for my video. I've got everything all planned. It'll only take me half an hour when we get home if you want to go back out. Let's go and have a lunch somewhere. So I'm back from the town. We drove into the town. And in the car it's only 20 minutes. 15-20 minutes to drive in and get parked. So we went to this little bistro and had some tapas. It was lovely. We had 3 tapas dishes, and that cheered him up, you know. So yeah, so that was an unexpected lunch out for me, but very nice. But it started to pour with rain on the way back, so in for the day now. So that's him. I says, well, see, in future you're going to have to pay attention. You're going to have to check ScotRail, check the app, make sure the train's running. Then if you go anywhere else, don't put your backpack across the back of the chair. Have it sitting on your feet or something so that you're not going to wander off and leave it. So anyway, he wasn't in the mood for a lecture, so. Oh dear. Right. So, I think that's that. All we need to do now is attach the whole thing together. These little pieces, although they're modern pieces, they're nice. Quite like them. A little bit of background and a little flower. Right, so let's see. Just quickly, 2 holes. We'll just put that little clip there. And I'm not even going to measure. I'm just going to bump a hole there and a hole there. And I want my little bow on the outside, so I'm going to go from the outside in and then back through there. We can just take that off and just tie a quick bow. And this is when you wish you had a third hand. I can sort of do it. Sometimes it works better than other times. If anybody has a secret as to how you can keep things tight, it doesn't need to be that tight. It's just a little journal. A little notelet. Notelet. That didn't come out right. Woo! Flying scissors. There. So now, and what I was thinking as well, these would be nice to send in Happy Mail. Isn't it? Nice little feature. Nice little Happy Mail gift. So I've got 3 that way and I've got this. Well, let me just grab my journal because I want to show you how it'll look. Let me just... Ah, right. I picked out a page here. Yeah. This page I thought was nice because it's got a little bit down the side here and a little butterfly. There's a little butterfly here and it fits on that page nicely. So I might just clip it on at the top or just stick this whole back page in, and that gives you a nice feature in the journal. And because this one's quite flat, it would be fine. Yeah, it would be fine in there. I think that's what we will do. There isn't another page that it would maybe. No, I think that's a good one because that's got that down the side and this here, and it matches nice. So I think what I'll do is I'll put that there. Anyway, we'll leave it there just now. And yeah, what do you think? Just because, remember to play and beautiful. What's the other one got? Has the other one got in? Oh yes, the other one's got do what you love. Nice. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. If you've enjoyed the video, a thumbs up would be great, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.